what is normal behavior?
Normal behavior?
Yeah.
I'd say normal behavior is acting within the rules and all the established norms set by whatever society you're in,
Can you
right?
give some examples?
Examples of normal behavior? Normal behavior, I mean, it's all going to depend on your context, right? Your surrounding, where you're at. So normal behavior amongst you guys is going to be different than normal behavior amongst yourselves in like a teaching environment, right? So normal behavior on your own, who even knows what you guys do? Probably talking a bunch of smack to each other and punching each other, and this is normal behavior, right? But normal behavior talking to me would be being a bit respectful. You know, you change what becomes normal based on your context.
Okay, Mr. Douglas, what is abnormal behavior?
The opposite of what we just talked about, anything that puts you out of place in the eyes of your peers in the context within which you're in, right?
Can
So,
you give some examples?
So an example would be, we just talked about how you guys act with each other and how you act amongst teachers. So abnormal behavior would be anything outside of the norm, so it's not normal to curse at your teacher. So if you say something along the lines of, F you, Mr. Darling, abnormal behavior, but also it's usually not normal to act very cordial and normal around you guys. So if you go out to Amelia and you say, hey Amelia, it's so nice to see you, how are you today? It's going to be out of your contextual norm, right?
Who should decide what normal and abnormal behavior is and why?
I mean, I think the decision comes from the society. So whatever context you're within is decided by, I would say, the actions of the majority of people. So it might be do this after to love, but you have to who should decide. It doesn't really, I don't think anyone decides. I think it just happens depending on the social order you're in.
Hi Mauricio, what is normal behavior and can you give us an example?
I think normal behavior is when you're just being yourself and sitting down, paying attention in class.
Those are examples.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What is abnormal behavior?
I think abnormal behavior is when you're doing an unacceptable behavior, when you're being different from the rest, and when you're acting stupid.
Example.
For example, when someone is being a clown or doing stupid stuff.
Okay, who should decide what is normal and abnormal behavior and why?
I think each person is to decide what they think is abnormal and abnormal because it's based on everyone's judgment and the way they think, and what may be normal for me may not be normal for someone else.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Mauri.
I agree with what Mauricio said about what is normal behavior because it is with one critic that you decide what is normal behavior.
I disagreed with was Mauricio's statement about saying that abnormal behavior was being stupid, because I think that sometimes being stupid is a normal behavior. For example, with drinking in teens is the normal behavior, and we can consider it to be something stupid. And also, it was normal like in the 1940s, 1950s. It was like considered normal to smoke, and you can also consider that to be stupid.
What Mauricio said, basically acting in public is one of the most important things to be a normal person, and what I consider people to be normal for waiting for food and staying in lines in an orderly fashion.
I think that, as Parodi said, we are the ones that decide what normal and abnormal behavior is, because we behave the way that we are educated, the way that we have a culture.